Hey, welcome back to Heartfire 4. This is the beginning of a Japanese Heartland 4 campaign. Now, usually, I'm saying this as a disclaimer, usually when I play as Japan, I really struggle because I can't get them to actually move forward into Chinese territory. But it is something that I would like to achieve with you guys, at least the invasion of China, because once we do that, I think we won't have any problems, but it's getting through China that's the problem. And so I think I'm going to try to attempt this with you guys on YouTube, because I've tried to do it off screen and it's extremely difficult, but I would like you guys to share in my achievement, so that's why we're doing this. Either I'm going to look like a complete idiot, or it's gonna be something successful and it's gonna be a good campaign, because I know once we get through the Chinese provinces, then we'll be home free basically. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now we're gonna have to wait a little bit because I'm rebuilding the Japanese army from scratch, and I started by recruiting several Marine divisions. I plan to use them on a naval invasion once everything gets set in place. And then maybe that will make the push forward a little bit easier, because the Chinese will have to divide their forces, but that is sometime in the future. Let's get the game going. Now, I'm not going to talk the whole time because I want time to pass by a little faster for you guys, and I'm going to be editing all the points in which I am not speaking out, which will make it a shorter video, and you won't have to spend as much time as I'm spending playing the game, because it's gonna be a little bit before everything gets put in place. Let's get a new national focus here. And I am, okay, yeah. Let's go down this tree for a little bit so we can get the free military factors and the infrastructure, etc. Let's take a look at the construction queue right now. Still got a while. Actually, I need to check what we're doing for production overall. Okay, so we're doing about 9 trains per year. 9.5 trains per year. And we're doing about 52 rifles per day. Okay. Not bad at all. I do not want to produce the carrier version of this though. I just want to produce the regular one, so I can use it in like the airfield. Okay, let's see what kind of technology we're gonna get next year. I'm gonna go with this computing machine, just because it increases our technology. Now the rate in which our technology is researched. However, there is quite a bit of a debuff there because I'm researching it early, but this is one of the ones that I get anyways, just because of that. The research speed increase. Actually, I would like to see what we can do here. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. But there's debuffs and positives to each one, so let's just leave it as it is right now. and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna recruit a couple regular infantry divisions if I can without using all the equipment that I have. And honestly, I do want them only to do it one time because of the equipment thing that the Japanese have. It's kind of limited as of right now. And once again, they're gonna spawn Nagasaki, which means I'm going to change where the Marines spawn as of right now. I'm gonna put the Marines in Tokyo. Okay. Well, now we can fast forward time again. Actually, to be honest, I think I am gonna put the regular infantry divisions on unlimited recruitment. That way we don't have to worry about that for right now, because we're gonna need more than just 5 divisions. Nah, maybe I'll let them do that twice, plus the Marines. I'm not sure. My Japanese Marines are almost done, so we're gonna get the Marines in a couple of days. So that's good. We'll just be waiting on the other guys. I'm waiting until these guys pop off because I'm gonna remove them from the recruitment queue as soon as they pop off. Okay, so the Marines are done. We got 4 divisions of Marines. I'm gonna give them a commander here. And then I want them doing training exercises, so then... Okay, so we got basic machine tool guys right now. So that will increase the production rate. I actually want to... research planes right now, because we're still using the not so great fighters. Okay, so we got more up-to-date fighters coming along. But again, that's gonna take a while to get a passive income of army experience. If we're gonna need that. And it's more hurry up and wait. Pretty much. But it is what it is. We should check the construction queue here real quick and see what's going on. Still got quite a while to wait until we get down here. These will go by pretty quick, but I think what I'm gonna do is actually get the infrastructure put in, because I want to wait until the infrastructure is put in so we have more building slots in each place, and then I'm going to start hammering into the military factories, because as Japan we're going to need that. So I'm about 53 a day. Well, honestly, let's do more rifles. That is the biggest resource as of right now that the infantry divisions. We have a decent amount of surplus of them, and we're doing 1 train per month, so it's most definitely getting better. It's just gonna take time. I'm gonna end this episode around 10:30 a.m. I don't think we'll get the conflict within that time frame, so this episode is gonna be called the rise of Japan or something like that, and hopefully we'll get to dealing with China in the next episode. And we got instruction 1, so always want to keep my really high as Japan. That's gonna be the priority for a bit. Okay. These guys are almost fully trained to the stock ability without having combat experience. So I'm gonna leave this commander up on the screen for a little bit until his guys get there, and then I'm gonna take them off. Training. Alright, cool. So now we have about 15 factories working on a single factory or build at one time. About. I say about because that one won't start. Okay, so and we're almost done with these divisions here. It should just keep going to the next ones. Now, national focus time again. And I think this time we're gonna get the free infrastructure. I wanna check on this guy real quick. Nope, he's still going. It's almost 10 o'clock now, so we got about 30 minutes left on the clock. And my general's done training his marines, so let's get that done. And so now all we do is create another army and give them a commander. And once again, I'm gonna put these guys on training exercises so we can maximize their training XP. Now, what I'm going to do is actually get this guy to order that state, and hopefully if the game plays the way I want it to play, it won't get stuck over here. See, normally if you do this part of China first, you hit a brick wall. But I'm hoping if I do it the way I do it, it'll let me go through them first. It'll make these guys easier. Now, I think I'm gonna give this guy 6 more divisions and then call it good for right now until we go. Because I don't want to overtax the areas so we have low supplies. Because supplies in these areas is not great. How are we doing on construction queue right now? Okay, we just have quite a little, but we're getting down through these things, so it's alright. I'm hoping that I can go through this and this before I do this. Most YouTubers do this big one here first, because I've seen it, but I just think it would be easier to come through this place and a naval invasion down here and troops coming down this way as well down here. When you think about it, it's a solid plan. Whether it works or not, I don't know, because normally when you let nationalist China go for too long, they begin to expand through China themselves, okay? And so it's kind of a risky plan, because if they expand in this direction, my plan to invade them from different sides basically goes to crap. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one on airplanes. So start to make more airplanes now. Which we have 60 of them now. But once we get the technology, I'm going to be swapping them out so that they can be replaced with the up-to-date fighters. I think having a decent amount of fighters is actually probably key, to be honest, to be doing China. But actually, to be honest, do we have a dive mod? Standard air support. Right, so I'm gonna get these military factories and then we'll do national forces, which gives us a right to China. I just want to have these military factories first. Okay, do we have a close air support? Yes, we do. But this is the non-carrier version, so we'll actually do some of those so that we can have close air support. See, I'm trying to make this absolutely possible for us to do. But okay, how we doing on technology? Let's check out. Just like I said, I'm gonna have to swap some stuff out. When we get these planes here, I'm gonna have to swap them out, get them in the battle market. And then I think I'm gonna try to, depending on what year it is, I'm gonna try to update my process support as well. Let's check the recruitment tab. Okay. So those guys are almost done as well. So once I give this guy 6 more divisions, that's as far as I'm growing him as of right now. But I do not want to have any supply issues. And if I start to have supply issues up in there because it's too many people, I'm going to make a new army and take 6 off. But I think having smaller forces at the beginning instead of a full 20 stack, 24 stack is a smarter way to do it when you're playing as Japan. It's just, I think that's why I'm struggling so bad. Because I've been just making sure I'm operating with a full stack, and having enough supplies to do that is really hard, at least at the beginning. Let me see here. We're gonna need the military police early on, so let's go ahead and get that off this screen because I'm gonna have to choose technology just now. So yeah, let's go waiting. We can come off the screen for a little bit, but it would seem that the next thing that's gonna pop off here is the up-to-date fighters. At which point I'm going to see what it takes to update my close air support if we need to. Okay, all 6 of those are turned up, so. And these guys are almost done, so I'm going to let them pop off as well. Okay, and update the fighters. I would say so far, this Japanese campaign is going very, very well, but I haven't seen any conflict yet, so I don't want to speak too soon, but from what I can have a feeling deep inside, this is gonna be a little different than the last 1,000 times I've tried this. Now, can we update our close air support? No, we cannot, because that's not until 1940. Let's get the Type 95. That is a heavy tank that the Japanese have. I like heavy tanks. Let's check on the construction queue. Okay, we're getting to them. Just taking a while. We're gonna pop off a little bit very, very soon actually. Alright, 6 divisions. Go to him and see what happens. I don't know if you're gonna have any supply issues over there. I hope not. But if you do, I'll just take 6 and give you to another guy. My mouse just went crazy. Hang on, guys. Okay. It doesn't look like we'll have an issue, but they're not up there yet, so I can't say that for sure. Alright, so we got some more military factors. Thank God. And now we're gonna go down the road in which pressing claims against the Chinese provinces. Instead, okay, so first off, I want some more coast air support. And we're doing about 95 infantry equipment a day, so that's not bad at all, especially concerning that it's, you know, it's Japan now. Just getting started on going down this route. And we're starting to make a dent into our airplane shortage, but I don't know if we're gonna have enough time by the war, which is gonna happen in the next episode, but let's see how far we can get within a couple minutes here. Excavation. Can we actually update some naval stuff? I wonder. It's December 36th. So honestly, I don't think we'll get too much of a debuff if we just start to do this a little early. Okay, so far supplies is good over there still. That's good, that's what we want, but I don't think I'm gonna do any more than 12 divisions over there. I don't think we'll need any more than that regarding that Chinese province there. But I'm gonna run you guys through the plan once again before we end the episode here. We're gonna go through these guys, through communist China, then through China itself, if we can. Because there's going to be a naval invasion from Nagasaki over to one of the Chinese ports. Then there's going to be an army coming through this way. And God willing, this way. And I believe if we can do it like that, we will have victory over the Chinese. Okay. We are short 125 closers, or 124 now. And you still have 200 some fighters to upgrade to the up-to-date fighter. Okay. So I think at this point, guys, it really is a situation where it's hurry up and wait. But I probably should get these guys as highly trained as they can be. I just thought that I should have done that earlier. Right when that guy got his other 6 divisions, but they should be done before the war, so it doesn't matter. But the next 6 divisions are going to go to a different commander. I wish the recruitment queue, I mean, I'm a small YouTuber, so I don't think the devs would really listen to me, but I honestly like CK3 and all them. I honestly wish you guys would put a notification system in so that you knew when a construction factory or whatever you're building in this construction queue is completed, okay? That way you don't have to keep checking the queue. Because right now, I'm periodically checking the queue because, you know, what do you do? Otherwise, you're not gonna know when stuff gets done. or how much longer you have to wait, because again, I'm gonna wait until I get all the infrastructure implemented there, and then I'm gonna start to put military factories in. I'm gonna look at this division designer thing and see what we're working with here. Honestly, we do have a couple slots where we could put artillery in there. Right now it's just, let me see if I can't get maybe some support artillery though. That would help, actually. And I'm gonna make the garrison units, that's what these are, have the MPs. Actually. Okay, so our MP branch is ready to go. I just have to remember that these are garrison units, which we're going to use to garrison China, so that the rest of the army can move on. That's right, I did give them some support artillery, but it wasn't like a support, it wasn't like an artillery battalion. It was just a support brigade, so I was wondering why they went back to, the default training, but that's alright, we'll get these guys back where they need to be. Okay guys, it's about time, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you join me next time for the invasion of China, because that's what's going to happen next time.